Hi, I'm Lou Pierozzi, and today we're going to be talking about understanding teapot forms. So how to create a really beautiful looking teapot with thinking about putting all the different parts together. The thing with teapots are it's actually the most complicated functional pot that you could probably work on because you have the vessel shape or the body itself, you have a spout, you have a handle, and you have a lid. And everything really needs to work together. So I'm going to sort of simplify that. So let's just first talk about the different parts. All right? So one, you're going to need the body of that. Okay? Two, you're going to need the spout. Three, you're going to need the lid. And four, you're going to need the handle. So those are the four different elements that we're going to want to be thinking about. Now, I always go back to, if you really want to create a beautiful shape, you start getting back to that conversation about universal forms. All right, I've said it 1,000 times. I think it's really important. So what are universal forms? They are the circle, the oval, the square, the rectangle, and the triangle. And if we use these all in combinations, we can make some pretty pieces. So let's just think about making a teapot that has a circle. So we can just start with that. All right, get that. We can do a square. All right, we can do a rectangle. All right, we can even do a triangle, and I'll come back to that oval. So how are we going to utilize this? Put our spout here, make our lid here. We can put our handle here, and voila, there's going to be a beautiful teapot form, right? If we work with this square, we can go like this. We can do something very similar. We can put a handle right back there, all right? A rectangle, we could probably do a couple of different ways. We could probably go do something like this, have the handle there, all right, have something like that. For a triangle, I'm just going to go ahead and pull this off. All right, we could kind of do the same thing, maybe have an over handle, all right, and then we've got something like this. It's all really interesting. And if we want to even put shapes in combinations, I'm going to go ahead and just take these guys out. Actually, I can do it here. If I take two ovals, all right, we connect those two guys together. Actually, let me lower this just a little bit. Let's think about this. All right, we can take these guys away. All right, you saw the two ovals. And then, all right. And it's going to be something like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and erase these. So this is how we want to really start to be thinking about the teapot form. Okay, these are all going to be successful in terms of using that. So the teapot I'm going to demonstrate, that's going to be for next time, is I'm going to sort of use a half a sphere. All right, so I'm going to make something that's going to be like this. All right, and I'll have a base. Right. Actually, I think I even want a little more extreme than this. Wait, hold on one second. And I'm using that partial, and then it's going to be something. It's going to be something like this. All right? That's what I'm going to be using. And if we look at that, we want to think about this as a continuation of this. All right? All right, you kind of see that? We just chop all of that off. All right? So that's how we want to think about it. So next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the body of this teapot, the spout, and the lid, and then the handle we're going to make a little bit later. All right, so that's how you may want to think about making a teapot. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.